welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're new here. I am Delisha Renee, and here we do talk about motherhood, life in general, health, recipes, all that jazz. I think I mentioned in my last video that video I was at first going to try to do a day in the life, and then just became like a little mini vlog. So today we're going to attempt to do an actual like work weekday day in the life of a stay-at-home working mom. And it's like 7:45-ish. I was just chilling here longer than I should have. Should have got up. Rose is up, so we're gonna go get her, get breakfast started, because I only have about 30 minutes before I have to go clock in to work. So yeah, breakfast is probably gonna be something simple than what I want, which is like the whole shebang of like pancakes, eggs, and bacon and stuff. But Mama didn't get up early enough to do that, so let's go get Rose. Good morning. Good morning. You just threw all the rest out the crib? Okay. You ready for breakfast? Okay. I'm really pressed for time, so this is breakfast. Rose is gonna have some waffles. Actually, they're blueberry waffles. And some strawberries. Mama's having oatmeal. I actually mixed two together. I had a little bit of these instant oatmeal packets from when I had my cousins over. And then I like these, I also like these Trader Joe instant oatmeal with they have like flax and chias for like a little extra bit of protein and fiber. So and then I added some fresh strawberries to that just to get even more, I guess, more fresher taste. And then of course gotta have the coffee. This is literally just 0 sugar caramel macchiato creamer, and a little bit of monk fruit. And I think the coffee is not Starbucks, Target's Good and Gather espresso K-cup. So normally I would like froth my own milk and like do like a little caramel drizzle, but like I said, we're really pressed for time today because Mama's not doing her best. So she's in this pretty much a good part of this week. She's been wanting to eat at her little table here. Or normally I would just do like lunch here, but she's been really into it. So it's like, oh well, as long as it's not messy, I'll let her eat at the table. If it's messy, then high chair it is. So she'll have that with some Blue's Clues while Mama goes to work. So this is usually my view when I'm here at work. I'll have, of course, a YouTube video up and then watching Rose on the monitor, you know, to make sure she stays out of trouble. But for the most part, she's usually just playing with her toys while the TV's on in the background. Now, I don't quite like the amount, I guess, of screen time that she gets, but this is the life that we live at the moment on account of she is not great being upstairs with me, whether because she's getting into more stuff, even when I've been like trying to like child-proof things. But you know, it is what it is. This is the life that we have right now, and she's still on target, meeting all her developmental stages, so that is what I have to be proud about. In the meantime, while we try to figure out this whole work mom life balance situation, I mean, I guess it's never always balanced, but you know, it's just going back and forth and trying to make things work. And I happen to look down and see her just, I don't know, just like playing peekaboo herself, or maybe that was what what they were doing on the TV and she was just copying them. But I just thought that was pretty funny. So I had a little break in our referrals that I had to do. So I decided, hey, great time to, you know, wake up and brush teeth and wash my face. I don't know about you, but I know people like to brush their teeth like first thing once they get up, but that is not me, because usually like one of the first things I'm doing is getting coffee. And I know they say you should brush your teeth after coffee because I think of the acidity I think it's the same if you're like doing like orange juice or anything acidic. You know, you want to brush your teeth afterwards in the morning if you can. So just going to do that. I usually do this like maybe like 30 minutes or so after eating. That way, I can't remember what the dentist said. It's less likely to like break down your enamel. I might be wrong about that part, but I know they said to wait about 30 minutes, 30 minutes after eating. So that is what I do. And I don't have a super complicated skincare routine. I don't have like, you know how some people have like 15 different products they're using. That's not me. If I have 15 products to use, I would not do it every day and be consistent. This is what helps keep me consistent. It's just in the morning. It's facial cleanser, some vitamin C serum, and moisturizer, and then sunscreen. And I'm sharing them here. If I could find this not moisturizer, vitamin C, I'll link it down below. The other two, you can find them in Target, but I'll link them below anyways. But yeah, it's just those simple products, and then like I said, moisturizer and then sunscreen. I'm gonna be honest, I don't always keep it on the sunscreen on, but I try to at least get my face, because especially if I know we're gonna be in the house most of the day, I don't really put it on, but that's what I do. And then I needed to take my hair down because it's been in this ponytail for way too long. And yeah, it was a situation, not gonna lie. But you know, that's life. You know, we don't. So, I gave up on trying to brush my hair as I realized the ends, because I had my hair in a bun for like the last 2-3 days. I'm not gonna lie. That's how long it was. It's gotten like tangled. Yeah, tangled. So, what I need to do is get a little mixture of water and conditioner and like spray my hair and then try to comb it out. But I can't find my spray bottle. When I don't need it, I can find it easily, but when I do need it, of course, can't find it. So, I do need to get back to work, but I'm just going to take these dishes downstairs and see what Rose is up to, because it is now like 9:45. So it's a little too early for her to have a snack, but we'll see what she's up to. What you doing? Making a mess, I see. What are you doing? You watching Bubble Guppies? Yeah. It's not your favorite though, I know. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. You want to clean that up? No? Okay. So, I realized maybe I should explain kind of like what my job is. Well, one, obviously, I am a stay-at-home working mom. Our job, when the pandemic hit, everyone went home. Well, I think everyone went home. I can't say for sure. Like 90% of the employees work from home. They provided all the equipment and everything. And once restrictions started to get lifted, they gave us the option to either stay, become hybrid, or come completely back to the office. At the time, I think, I'm just going to keep working here. At the time, I think Rose was somewhere between 8 and 10 months or something like that. She wasn't, I knew it was coming up to her first birthday. Actually, no, I'm totally lying. I think she was only like 6 months or whatever when that happened. And, well, I did like being in the office because it gave me like a dedicated, okay, you are here, you're working, and that's all you gotta focus on. But now I have this little human who needs, taken care of. And at the time, she was still like young. I didn't really want to do daycare, but that is when I started kind of like looking up daycare pricing, and it was immediately though. It was just this is college tuition. I'm also just sending her straight to college for paying the prices that some of these daycares be asking for. And well, one, so we're just like, we can't afford it. I have to stay home. Um, and that had its own challenges, you know. This is because this is before she was like mobile. I don't think she was. I don't think she was even crawling then. Actually, so I guess it wasn't that bad because she would stay in like her little pack and play, and I would like prop her up and put the toys and stuff with her. And then I would take breaks to like feed her bottle and change her, and then she was taking more naps too. So there was that. And then we hit the crawling stage, so she wants a little bit more freedom, which obviously that's what you want. That's the natural progression to things. But also comes in with its, okay, now I have to provide a space for you to play, which was still here in this office, but I we well, I don't know, the cords, the way these cords are, like they're like thicker cords, so I've tried like different things to try to keep them like together, and like nothing works. And then by the time she was like crawling and standing and crawling to walking, she became very fascinated with these cords. And no matter what I would do, I even bought like the little cord box that you're supposed to like help. That's supposed to help keep them secured, or you can put like your surge protector in there. She'd just be up in there trying to unplug everything and put the cords in my. I don't know. Can someone tell me, someone out there, what is babies and toddlers, young kids' fascinations with plugs and putting them in their mouth? I, I, I don't understand. I want to presume maybe it's a teething thing. It feels good to have that hard resistance, but she literally has toys with the same resistance that was made for those type of things, but no. And as far as I know, I don't know if they make toy plugs, but if they do, maybe we should find those. But then I don't want to be like, okay, but now they're acceptable. I don't know. But as she got progressively like more mobile, it became a little bit more difficult, which is why she is downstairs now with the gates. And down there's a little more secure. There's not as many, I want to say open plugs, but I don't know if that's the right word. And she has a lot more availability of more toys to be. It's a bigger space for her to like run around and stuff like that. I don't like her being down there by herself, but it is what it is at the moment. Every so often, like my sister will come by and like sit up there. Um, but you know, she has a life of her own. She got to do things for her, so I can't expect her to be here all the time. And now Joe is, or we kind of somewhat got a routine going on because he has one shift where he's like here in the afternoon, so he can be down there with her, and then he's off on Wednesdays. So it's kind of like a schedule we kind of have of like how to break this up, but we have again reapproaching the idea of daycare. I did see a little bit other daycares that look like they might be a little more affordable, and then literally a few days or like a week after we had that conversation, our monthly mortgage payment went up. Not the mortgage itself, I believe it was the taxes and the mortgage insurance, house insurance, home insurance that like went up, so that made the total monthly bill go up. So it's just like, as soon as you try to get things under control and try to do something else, here comes life. Be like, how about no? But we just have to rework our budget and see if daycare is even an option. And she wouldn't be going for the whole week. It would only be about 2 days. But from what I could gather, averaging, that was still like about $200 a week. So that's about $800, close to $1,000 a month, and that is legit a mortgage payment, 2 car payments, like 4 bills, utility bills. Like, how is daycare more costing more than an actual cost of living? It's ridiculous. But I guess that was a little rant. I was actually supposed to be telling you about my job. So, so I mean, I don't know what other people do when they have like work from home jobs, but it seems like they have just like a set number of projects or tasks that need to get done, and then but it leaves them like flexibility to like do stuff around the house. I do not. Well, we are a workman's comp company where we kind of like an intermediary between the workman's comp insurance company and the provider's office. We don't really work with the actual employer, although they do send over like referrals and stuff. But we are pretty much setting like the patients up for their therapy visits, and then sending and handling the billing, and then just sending those off to the insurances, so that basically so they don't have to do it. They just outsourcing their like billing and scheduling and everything. So all they have to worry about is determining if this claimant is eligible for workman's comp or something like that. But in my department, we handle all referrals that come through like electronically. So it's a mix of like digital intake and like data entry type of work that we do, but we do have a quota. It's not necessarily daily quota that we need to make, it's a monthly average that we have to have. So you have to hit like an X amount averaging every month. So let's say I work 20 cases today. I can't do that every day, or that's not going to average out to what it is that we need to do. And increasingly, especially this year, it's gotten more and more of what we need to do. So I can't really, be away at my desk for too long, be away from my desk for too long to like do stuff. Because we have a regular lunch break, and then we have like two like 10-minute breaks. And I basically just use those to take care of Rose. Or whatever it needs to be done, like whether it's making her lunches or getting her down for a nap, changing her, and all that stuff. I do take like a few short moments, maybe a couple like 5 minutes or here or so, just to actually like sit and play with her, but I don't really get that opportunity until after work. But then after work, it's like I'm off at 5, so then okay, that's close to dinner time, so I'll come down, play a little bit, and then then I have to go make dinner while she's in the living room. And then after dinner, it's like, okay, now it's like getting you wind down for bedtime. So there's not, during the work week, a lot of one-on-one time with them that I would like. But, that is the reality we live in right at the moment. So we try to make do, try to make it work. But it's tough, I'm not gonna lie. It is tough, and that mom guilt is real. That's not saying that my husband doesn't have like parental guilt, dad guilt, whatever you want to call it, but like legit, since I am the default parent who's like 98% responsible for her throughout the week, it just feels, because you kind of like the idea of like how you want to be and how like you want to do stuff with your child, especially as they get more independent and more mobile, and you like do all these things, and then reality is like you don't really have that time to do that. But so like being a stay-at-home working mom is not the same as being a legit stay-at-home mom, because being like a parent is not my sole job, which that would be great. I would love that, because like shout out to the parents who are, because that is like being a parent is a full-time job, and don't let anyone ever try to tell you otherwise, because they are lying and probably don't have kids. But it's a lot to do mentally and physically. And then you add in a full-time job into that, whether you are in the home or out of the home. Why do we keep having kids? That's when I'm like, why do we keep doing this? Because, yeah, it's hard, but it definitely has a lot of positive benefits, especially if being a parent is a goal of yours. I don't know. I think I just started full-on ranting, or tangentially. I don't know the word today. I'm still kind of out of it. I might need another coffee, but I just brushed my teeth, so that's not gonna happen for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up some work, and then when it's time to give Rose like a little snacky snack, I'll check back in. All right, it's about a little after 11, so it's snack time. You want a snacky snack? We have now switched over to Miss Rachel, her bestie. And I just made her, I didn't make this just now. Earlier this week I made like a soft bar of granola. This one is, I think it's oats, bananas, almond butter, blueberry, and I think some cinnamon. But just kind of there. Also gonna give her like a little bottle of milk. And now we are snack before nap time. I see Rose. Hi. I left the gate open for her. Hello. You brought your balls up? Yeah? I don't think just yet. I didn't put. Did we leave something in there? What are you doing? What you dropping there? Oh no! Give it. Can I have it? That's gross, girly. You gonna spot you a snack, huh? That was eel. It was eel. Gross. You gonna take my water? How dare you? Oh, that's yours now. Okay, bye. Bye. So I just put Rose down for a nap. Well, in her crib, it's like 12:15. But I am really tired and the work is a little bit slow right now. So I said I actually might take my 30-minute break and just lay down, try to get like a little cat nap, just to try to recharge. I did make a second cup of coffee, but I didn't drink all of it. I think I put a little bit too much creamer in it, so it was like too sweet. So I don't know. Might have to make a third later, depending on how this, if I can nap or not. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to take a nap and recharge, and then back to work. You ready to eat?
No.
You mean yes? Not no. You got a bagel with peanut butter, sweet potato fries, and oranges. With it being a grocery day, the fridge is little slim pickings on, I'm gonna get you some more water. Slim pickings on what lunches are. I actually didn't even film mine because I forgot, but I had just had eggs and toast because I had a little bit more time. I was able to take like a 15-minute nap, which was great. Did I feel totally recharged? No. But I feel not as fatigued as I did before that. So I already have the water up. So that's great. So work is actually kind of slowing up a little bit, so that's great. So I don't feel so bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna let her eat her lunch. Mommy's gonna have a snack. And back to work upstairs I go. So yeah, so with her having the peanut butter for lunch, that's why she's in the high chair to lemon the mess, or at least so it don't get all over the place with sticky peanut butter hands. But for me, I'm gonna have the other half of that clementine or mandarin, I think that is, and some trail mix. That'll be my snack, and then see what work is looking like. And after that, I'll probably check back in with you guys if the rain holds off. Doing a little bit of grocery shopping and getting dinner for tonight. Yo, this afternoon, evening, did not go as planned. Oh, hey, Petals. So, got off work and we went to the grocery store as planned. Somewhere along the way, I hit like a pothole or or bump or something like that. I don't know. Not a speed bump though. And we treated ourselves to Starbucks. Well, like I said, Mama treated us to Starbucks. Like Rose got a little snack, and I got a frap, the espresso frap, because that's the only really frap I really get. And then I realized I'm hearing this noise. It sounds like I got a flat tire. But I get out, and we're at the Aldi at this point. I get out and it's not flat, but I thought it looked like the tire was coming off the rim. So I'm like, oh goodness, I'm going to have to call roadside assistance, but I need to finish this groceries because we don't have groceries in the house. I held off on it though because I was trying to. My mind was thinking, could I make it home? That way, Rose isn't trapped like in the car. Well, not trapped in the car, but like in the car because it is the evening. She's gonna get antsy. By this time, she had finished her milk and stuff. So I was like, I don't know. So I did the shopping. Come back to the car, and I turned it on because I wanted to get to a more open spot in the parking lot in case I did have to call roadside assistance. That way it would be easier for them to pull up. Then I just realized on my car it said low tire pressure, so I was like, okay, well maybe maybe it is, well maybe it's not flat, but it's not like up to where it needs to be. So luckily there's like a gas station right by the Aldi. Pull over there. I put air in the tire, and that seemed to fix the problem. There was none of that. I don't know what the sound, like the sound you hear when you get a flat tire. That's what it was. So maybe my just tired brain thought it was off the rim. It wasn't. I don't know. But we made it home safe, and by the time we get home, it's like 7 o'clock, and that's normally the time Rose is on her way to bed or getting ready for bed. So I had to quickly like make her like some chicken tenders and a banana. Well, obviously I didn't make the banana. I peeled it. So that's that up. I told her she got 30 minutes with Miss Rachel and then it's bedtime. But it looks like she's playing with the banana than eating it, but grass. But so hopefully, fingers crossed, pray for me y'all. That's all it really was. I am gonna check it like in the morning to see if it's low again, because if that is the case, then that means that there's a hole in the tire. But we made them safe, and and I was gonna make us a pizza for dinner tonight with like some onion rings and stuff, but I don't feel like doing any of that anymore. So Mama ordered pizza instead for Joe and I when he gets in. So I kind of wish we didn't live in PA at this time, because it would have been great to have the Aldi. Don't step on that. Have the Aldi that sells alcohol too. But because after all that, Mama could use a glass of wine, but I don't have any. Oh well. Oh well. A strong glass of water will have to do. I'll put some fruit in it. It'll be an infused water. A strong infused water. Hello. But yeah, I think I'm in the day in the life there. The only left to do in the evening is get Rose ready for bed, which is... Where do you see Dada? He's not here. Oh, it's Rachel saying Dada, so she has to say Dada.
Hello.
Hello. What was that? What was that? This girl. You gonna say mama? No, you're gonna... Okay, she's chewing on my string. Oh, you'll say Dada. All right. Who took care of you today? It was Dada, apparently. But yeah, all I have to do is really bath, brush teeth, story time, bed, and then Mama is gonna have to clean up this living room. So yeah, well, thank you guys for hanging with me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what it is, a day in the life with me plus Rose. I think the next video is gonna be I think it's gonna be like a recipe video. I have a couple ideas that will be shot. It's always just a matter of what to shoot next. But if you have any ideas, put them down in the comment section below. If there's any recipes you want to see, any type of meal prep, whether it be for me or for this little toddler here. Just laughing at Petals. It's just like, you had a long day, huh, Petals? What did you do? But yeah, I'm just gonna try to relax after I put her down for bed. But again, thank you for hanging with us today. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.